Mike Tomlin just spoke publicly about the DK Metcalf situation, and his carefully chosen words reveal everything about where the Steelers stand. The head coach addressed the altercation at his Tuesday press conference, balancing support for his player with acknowledgement that Metcalf crossed a line. Tomlin confirmed that Metcalf explained why he reacted the way he did. The coach doesn't condone the response, but he supports his player through this crisis. That distinction matters. Tomlin's making it clear the organization stands behind Metcalf as a person while recognizing his actions violated league policy. What Tomlin didn't say speaks volumes too. He refused to elaborate on his initial reaction when the incident happened Sunday at Ford Field. He wouldn't discuss specific details about what Metcalf told him. The reason? Metcalf's appeal and hearing process are ongoing, and anything Tomlin says publicly could impact those proceedings. This situation keeps getting more complicated. Monday night brought the two-game suspension for conduct detrimental to the league. If that holds up after appeals, Metcalf loses over $555,000 in game checks. Far worse, it voids $45 million in guaranteed money over the next 2 years. His contract includes language that strips guarantees if he fails to practice or play for any reason, including suspension. Chad Johnson, who goes by Ocho Cinco, claimed he heard the Lions fan used a racial slur directed at Metcalf and made derogatory comments about his mother. Multiple sources backing Metcalf's side tell similar stories about what the fan allegedly said. The fan's attorney categorically denies all of it, releasing a statement saying Ryan Kennedy never used the N-word, never used misogynistic slurs, and these allegations are completely false. Adding another layer, Metcalf and this fan reportedly have history dating back to 2024. When Metcalf played for Seattle, the Seahawks traveled to Detroit for a game, and Metcalf filed a complaint with NFL security about this same individual. That prior incident suggests this wasn't a random encounter, but something that's been building. The appeals process now determines everything. Metcalf's representatives will argue extreme provocation, pattern of harassment from the fan, and that the financial penalty is excessive given the circumstances. The league counters that players cannot physically confront fans under any circumstances, regardless of what's said. League policy explicitly states players may not enter the stands or make unnecessary physical contact with fans. For Tomlin and the Steelers, this creates an impossible position. They need Metcalf on the field as they push for playoff positioning with a 9-6 record. They're leading the AFC North and control their destiny with games remaining against Cleveland and Cincinnati. Losing their star receiver for 2 games hurts, but the bigger concern is whether this affects team chemistry and Metcalf's long-term status. The Steelers publicly reaffirmed commitment to Metcalf for 2026 and beyond, but that $45 million in voided guarantees gives them financial flexibility they didn't have before. If circumstances change, the organization now has options. Tomlin's measured response today shows he's walking a tightrope between supporting his player and acknowledging serious mistakes were made. That's leadership in a crisis.